2014 year in review. We have now come to the top 10 horses of 2014. Rich Perloff here, Dave Weaver there. We both contributed 5 names to these lists. No great surprises in terms of the thoroughbreds. We need an impartial arbiter here. Let's go talk to Paul LaDuca.
Yeah.
Let's not call him a referee. Let's call him an umpire.
He always wanted to be an umpire.
All right, Paulie.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Don't Earl Weaver me, Rich. I know you know some Earl Weaver. There's some dirt on the ground as well. The crazy part about this, when you look at Weave's list, no California Chrome.
Well, I had Chrome, but he already had Chrome, so I had to go take another horse. I'm a man of all breeds. I threw in a harness horse, and I threw in a quarter horse, too.
I can't really argue against those horses because I don't know who they are, so Dave can tell you where they belong.
Okay, so you want to start with the quarter horse. He's a Dash of Fire, who was 4th in the $2 million, I think.
Well, he is like California Chrome. He was trying to sweep the version of Quarter Horse's Triple Crown at Los Alamitos, and guess what? He finished 4th.
Okay.
Just like California Chrome.
Parallel.
He would have been higher off, I think, if he would have done it. 10th, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so we got a quarter horse in there. He was really, really giant throughout the year. There's a horse called Trev here. I think, obviously, Trev, I know that's your selection, Rich. Yeah, pretty high. Back-to-back ARC winner.
Yeah, and a huge ARC win this year. Look, folks thought that she was off form.
That was her only win all year, though, right?
Yeah, she had 3 prep races, including...
6. I wouldn't even have had her on my list, but you can keep her there if you want.
She is one of the best race horses on the planet, and good news for us, she'll be back in 2015.
Okay, harness horse. Let's go with Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou is awesome. You know, he won 10 in a row in sub-149 clocking, 6 in a row in sub-148, and he went out a winner. He retired with a win. Okay, now that's fine. My harness and my quarters at least made the list.
Okay, so now we got to go to the other horse here. I would think Palace Malice, just because he didn't finish the half of the year. Rich, he had a solid campaign. I think a lot of people forget how good he was.
Well, he ripped off 4 wins in a row, including the Grade 1 Met Mile. Good news for us, he's back in 2015. Cott Campbell and Dogwood sold half interest to 3 Chimneys. They took him out of retirement, and we'll see him again next year. And next year, if he stays sound, he'll go way up that list.
That's a good 6 horses we have left.
No, that is true. I mean, now it's going to get a little bit tougher. I say 7. Let's go with Wise Dan. Let's go with Wise Dan 7.
He just didn't have that many races. He had, you know, overcome a lot.
Yes.
But because he didn't race that much, I think that's fair.
Okay, so now we're going to go, I think, Untappable, because I know you had Untappable pretty high.
I love
as
Untappable.
well.
One race against the boys where she didn't get out that well.
Absolutely.
She made almost $3 million.
Dominant
I could see
in her
her number
division.
1, but...
Dominant in her division, has the important win against older horses in her division. Let's put her at 5.
If she would have won the Haskell, she would have been right at the top.
So now this is our 3, basically, horse of the year. How do you guys rate it? Give me your top 4 right now. Give me your top 4 right now, these 4 horses.
Well, California Chrome 1. I would say Bayern 2. 3, 4.
I'm Bayern 1, California Chrome 2, Main Sequence 3, Shared Belief 4. That's how I would do it. So you're the umpire.
I'm the umpire. I'm going to go California Chrome 1.
Okay, good.
Because you guys have sold me a little bit, I'm going to go Bayern 2, Main Sequence 3, Shared Belief 4, and like I said before, we've talked about this guy with a bad trip. We might not even be talking about this. Shared Belief could be 1.
Look, 1, 2,
That's
3, 4. You know, all of us who vote for the Eclipse Awards, those are the 4 names that we're going to have to spend a lot of time thinking about between now and the first week in January.
Then you got the best European horse in Trev. You have Wise Dan, Palace Mouse, so we'll see next year both of them. Best harness horse, and he's the Dash of Fire.